What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Hank McCoy bringing you another beat making tutorial. In this one, we're going to work with a new plugin called Scalar 2. Just came out not too long ago, and it's hot, and it's a cool way to make beats, so I'm going to bring it. So before we get into that, just want to remind you to check out MPC Magic. It's a 5-week video tutorial series where I walk you through from step A to step Z, how to make a beat, how to select samples, all that. And I'll just give you like my whole process and what I do. It's completely online. It's a complete video series. I think it's about 20 videos or more in that beat making tutorial. So like every time I make a beat and record it, I upload it. I upload my information there, and you can kind of watch the videos and follow along. All right. So what I'm going to do is I was already working on this beat before. It was a completely different beat, and where I sampled the sample, and you can see the steps and stuff here. I'm not going to use that this time though. What I am going to use is the drums. I'm going to use the drums from that. So these are the drums I have. As far as equipment, what am I using? I'm using my MPC Touch as well as my MPD 226. You can see this is my MPD here. I got my MPC over there, and it's triggering. The MPC is what I'm using for the drums and all that. All right, so let's get into it. So one of the first things I want to do, oh yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Always forget that for some reason. It's very important. What I'm going to do is go ahead to my plugins, which is where I am. If you like those drums, by the way, you want to get them, you just have to jump over to Machine Masters, and it's my Boom Bap. It's the Boom Bap kit, and that's what the drums are from. All right, so you can cop those over there. So let me see what I got. Okay, I got Scalar 2 audio. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm gonna just try it out now. Let's see. Okay, what's that? All right. So Scalar 2 is really cool because let me change the name of this, because it allows you to create melodies, even whether you know music theory or not. You can just create melodies really quickly. So let's do that. And then they have all these cool functions up here too. So I'm going to make a beat in a minor. All right. I think, and this is my first time using this, so I'm not an expert in it. So if you want it, you can jump over to Plugin Boutique and copy it. All right. I'm going to select scales here. I think it can detect your beats and all that stuff too. If you had a sample, I'm not going to use any samples this time around. Surprise, surprise. But I'm going to C minor. All right, I'm gonna do a D minor. So these are some scales that work with the D minor. Basically, you can drag them in, or you can audition here, drag them in. And these are scales that work with it. And I'm gonna just kind of thumb around. So if I audition it, you can see it trigger here. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play some of these, and they have these different ways that you can adjust it, play it in different ways. So let's just go with that. I think this is the speed. So, and I'm going to click humanize, so it'll have a human feel to it. So let's just go ahead and play that and see what we get. And I can also trigger it with my pads here too. Oh, don't know if it's on. It's not. Sounds like a sample. Sorry about that. Let's choose another instrument too. That's a piano. Let's choose something else. That's ensemble, choir, hybrid, acoustic guitar. I got a bunch of sounds in here. Synths. Let's pick this one, Detroit. See what it sounds like. So let's play it. Chase that. Alright. People trying to get in contact with me, huh? Let's try something else. Let's try it. I could drag that over there. Let's try something else. It's triggering a sample I had here for some reason too. I don't know. I'm not using any samples. Let me see something. Scale. Maybe this is the sample. Should be off. This isn't anything triggering. Unless it's the. Let me see. I'm not even using Sardo sample right now. It's weird. Anyway, it's fine. I'll just drag it and drop it over there. So, let's see what we got. I like that. That sounds good. And pattern one. It's not really bad. That sounds good. Distance. Dream on. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna drop that. Let's see. Something simple. So you just drag it into the track where you want. For example, and then video steps. Alright, so guys, I don't know why it's triggering something I had that I'm not even making a beat or anything on. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna clean some of this up though, so we don't have these issues. So now it's not triggering. I apologize for that. Actually, I don't want to drop that there. So making all types of mistakes. So what I'm gonna do is create another MIDI track. Then add that on. All right, so we'll just start, bring it back. That's fine. All right, go ahead and close. All right, let's see what we got. Scales. So I'm going to do a D. D major blues. So even if you don't know what these are, these scales, you can look them up. It looks like you can demo them here, which is pretty cool. Like I said, I wanted to do like a D minor. I think I might have already passed it. Acoustic minor scale. Let's talk melodic. So if I like that, I can just put that in there. Alright, now I'm gonna change it back to Dream On. And let's drop it down a couple octaves. Let's see. Actually, this one. All right, I just right clicked on that and removed it. So okay, so this is how you go up to octaves. This is 3. So I want to make it all dark, I can do that. And then just click on here and drag it to the MIDI. Yeah. So I should play. Or I can edit it on my phone. I don't like that. It's probably a couple different ways. I could go here and then drop it down scale if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I'm gonna do it the simple way, which is drag and drop. So it should drop it here with the new octaves. I'm changing the octaves here, by the way. They can invert it, raise it up semitones, whatever you want. So. Drum it this up. Just an additional bunch of it. Drop this volume down so I'm killing the eardrums. Just click this perform. options. You can randomize what you play. So kind of like that. And how quick did I make that melody? It didn't take long at all. All right, so I'm gonna rename this. I'm gonna save it something. All right, boom. So I got my drums. Got that. Same drums I used for the last beat, so you can use your drums interchangeably. Let's go ahead on this one, and let's add a bass line. We already know that I can change this up too if I want to. We know that D minor would do it. So go to this one, and let's see what we got. Come on. It's kind of basic. It's kind of grungy. So let's see. I like that. I'm just tricking it right here. You guys can see it. It's in the pocket. So that's pretty much in the pocket. Actually, I like it at this level. I'm gonna move this up. I don't like that little part at the end. wanted to, so I'm still playing. If I wanted to, I could change this up to just alternate it a little bit. Let's see. I'm gonna drop these down instead. See what happens. All right, so it sounds good. Everything is in key and all that. Let's try to find a sound to accent it. So let's go to MIDI. We can keep it simple. I'm gonna use another arcade track. So far, if we listen to it, it sounds good, but I feel like it could have like one other sound element to make it like really stand out. So let's see. I don't wanna tell you too much. Let's try it. You don't know unless you try. I don't. First of all, let's try. I don't. I'm just triggering it on my. I don't. I think I might add that in there, just to be silly. Why not? All right, so that's gonna be a wrap this time around. So I used Scalar 2. I used my MPC for the drums, my MPD to lay down the samples, the MIDI samples, the MIDI instruments, and I used Arcade for the bass and Arcade for the sound in the background. Wasn't that bad? I sold it. Okay. That's weird. Solo. I should play it in the solo. But it's not. I actually have to do it because I just want to record that. That's not what I want. I just wanted to play it. And these are the steps. Well, you know, since we're already doing it, let's just go ahead and build in an intro real quick. We can keep it simple. So I'll make it about maybe 15 bars total. All right, and then I'll just duplicate everything. Duplicate. All right, perfect. All right, so there's no sample, so I shouldn't have even done that. That's what happens when you keep stuff from before. That's fine. That way it's out of the way. So it's just these. This is the let's just say girl's voice. Bam. All right, cool. So that's melody. So let's move everything up to like 4. Yeah. All right. So to solo off. What I'm gonna do is what's the best way to do it? What's the person to those two? Let's turn that off. That's how I do it. Yeah, that's probably the easiest way. And I'll just play around with it as it's going. That's it. So if we play it back. And we could, you know what, let's add another little part. I'm gonna just add it right here with the girl's voice. And that's it. So just those little elements. All right. So once again, it's your boy Hank McCoy, bringing you a beat making session. Be sure to subscribe, like, check out NPC Magic. You want to learn how to make beats like this, how to make other beats, trap beats, lo-fi beats, whatever, old school hip hop, whatever. I'll teach you how to do it from A to Z. All right. If you need anything, feel free to reach out. Until next time. Peace.